What can I do for you?
I want you to get on your knees, because you aren't qualified to be a teacher.
Those are fighting words you're using, young man. You better back them up. I'll teach you a lesson.
Yo, silence in the mind, each start refine. Step on every power without disturbing any vibe. He returns, or so they said with their eyes. It's a monument, cold wind for the blind. Refreshing, assume death from dead man's confession. Pharaobi on the Mount Essence, descending. Spiral chin, water statue ming. The food on the waist, as I await within. Guardian the palace guard was slumbering. 8 banners in, hovering and shivering. Messenger was sent, discover my recovery. An emperor's ship, sitting uncomfortably. A foreign mist sent the chamber from within. Shadow figures dance, a fall without a slip. A small cry is heard, but that was truly it. As the smoke cleared, it's clear who this is. An enemy, the captive of a memory. An old identity, a dead man's revelry. Equality, followed by his devilry. And delivered the first act of destiny. I have returned to right all the wrongs that have been transcended upon me. So with that, you are the first and shall not be the last. Learn.
We should teach him a lesson, one that he won't forget. All right, go on. My friend, are you determined to fight? I am. Are you sure you can beat me?
The road bridge. Cross it at your own peril. Dormant since the times of a shrine was first built upon these lands to mark a sign of those who reside, those who abide, of those who still live, and the many that have died to desecrate them. Punish the fence, no repent, and the punishment is death. However, to leave a small treasure is so defined as respect of your elders. Incense burnt in the palm of a Buddha. Cherry blossoms fall in the calm of our sutras. Many study lessons of the ancients, placed in a scroll, held somewhere sacred. A place that can't be placed in a statement, marked a vacant to the eyes of a layman. But lumens glow with the movement to seek is a spiritual vibe of a student. So we seek and find a temple looming underneath the moon that isn't really moving. We by the seamstress who dreams of a meeting. I'm indisposed by the tone of a greeting. Your enemy is my energy, so we never really have passing memories. Your enemy is my energy, so we never really have passing memories. Your enemy is my energy, so we never really have passing memories. Your enemy is my energy, so we never really have passing memories.
Once you beat, then you're finished. Since you've beaten me, please do me a favor. I mean, finish it.
Passing memories, never really have passing memories. The cloud forest, hills near the end. Impetuous, moon color elements swooned by the drone in a room full of resonance. Decadence loomed in the tone of its residence, doomed to the tune of malevolence. Losing sentience, consumed by the root of a menacing shroud cover entity. Pledged to the nothingness, abyss swallows everything, and everything is part of this, so nothing is placed in the space of a palanquin. Impetuous, moon color elements swooned by the drone in a room full of resonance. Decadence loomed in the tone of its residence, doomed to the tune of malevolence. Losing sentience, consumed by the root of a menacing shroud cover entity. Pledged to the nothingness, abyss swallows everything, and everything is part of this, so nothing is placed in the space of a palanquin. Kabuki, an EP before the LP, you know? Slice the rope of a bridge, you watch it fall until every place in this world is just forgotten halls. Face it at the speed of a deathly call. Each plank hits another piece of a rocky wall. Another piece is fragment your empty skull. Ligaments ripping as you grab it for nothing at all. Slow motion grasping for the skies. Scowl on the face, terror in the eyes. But most die before they make impact. White water flowing underneath. In fact, it's best to make peace. Your deathbed awaits intact.
Straight up ghetto, you know what I'm saying?
Origami folded on a soldier's back. Reminder of a soul that inhabited a golden past. Increments of citizens hidden in the villages. Villainous intentions of the denizens. Opiated layers, you were never there. Floating with the lanterns in the festival of shrouded air. Cold wind snaps like a bridge during war times. Battle clouds enter temples and incinerate. Chessboard maps under dinner plates. Death store creaks and the messenger is never late. Fireworks turned into blunderbuss, leaving chest cavities looking like a tiger gun. Older days are born and never last, so craving of the past is ancient in its mask. Adjacent to the path, forsaken Bhutan. Many spirals, Uzumaki bloodbath. The fallen rise, keeper of the lo-fi dojo. Tilla,
Pharaoh. I thought I'd already told you.
Moving shadow lady.
Why don't you ever listen to me?
Snub nose, monkey fist, broken ribs, sunken kicks, swollen eyes from ionized experiments. Experience battle worn, battle tested our course. Scale bound, weak points are targeted as shadow swords. It's a matter of mortality. Heavy handed bear claw, bearer of finality. Just some cavalry, speared through the artery. Your heart is made of pottery, shattered in a shallow creek. Floating rivers of clouds without a quiver to deliver. I move mountains to the ocean, leave a visual over pillar that I stand on. Above a sandstorm, witness swarms of locusts in the man's form. It's the walking death, hawking sign of pestilence, quaking sediment, raising elements, with precise measurement. Phantom like Ginsu, instruments of jutsu, blood droplets at the wind blew. Settle like dew on the hills of Shinjuku. Through the hall of bronzemen, I wonder why you withdrew.
Speak to a god.
Hey, yeah. The importance of teachings in the Henan province couldn't cease to be acknowledged regarding the modern Chinese martial artist where it started a constant, and even I believe that I am Bohid Harma specifically taught him the form evolved in a silent monastery. Mopping water dogs are strong and deadly armed, I'm always ready, heavy knowledge buried with the officials. A song when daddy wars afford them bothered, of course the warriors calm and steady, obviously all for harmonious thoughts on the contrary. Rewarding like RJE went off in his target, the freedom regardless as she ascended towards an orbit. All along the money fraud, keeping people from large misfortune and being impoverished. I'm mentally rich indeed regardless. Honor to sharpen my style of wushu, defeat and exclusion. The mystique is too unique like on the mountain peak of Buzu. I live by the silver rule, confusions and Emperor Wunu for choosing the wrong move. It's true Kung Fu gambles are true.
Kung Fu trains the body and teaches you self-defense.
And how to fight. It's bad at your age. When I was young, I liked to learn Kung Fu.
Use your devil magic. You must help me.
Who's my target? And what will I make out of it?
Hey, yo. Steps that lead to the left, seeking only rest, but though no peace of mind is the only way to truly die. We can't be killed. We can't be saved. We can only live until there's nothing left to give, and that's the only way I've lived my life. Only sleep when times when you consider death. I only breathe as you achieve your final gasping breath. I only leave when none are left to see me go. I'm only paid in full when the end is palpable. Organism transfer, I'm a cancer in the antlers. Enchanter with removal of elixirs from the cancers. Smoke a holograms, flowers of the neuromancer. Hobby dropping digital vitamins in the lanterns. A voice in the dark void could not be seen, except for gold strands, the harlot of your dreams. Ancient medicine, used as remedy for hauntings. Today it's a leper-riddle mansion for orphans. To remove his mask, he removes his face. To dilute the flask, he removes his hate. Only done when asked, never otherwise. When they ask why, he prefers the taste. Steps that lead to the left, seeking only rest, but though no peace of mind is the only way to truly die. We can't be killed. We can't be saved. We can only live until there's nothing left to give, and that's the only way I've lived my life. So drink that and eat this, taste her and seek bliss. Feast wide, no weakness. Gluttony, I can keep your secrets of meekness, of your features, of your empire, of your priestess, of your long lost, of your newfound, of this history you rewrite now. Has your face changed to mistrust? You weigh the thought, but it's just us. Considering you consider imminence, ingested to the table with impotence.
Still, there's nothing more worthy than a good wine. Don't you let me stop you. The hardest thing is to control your breath. Your brain needs air to function well. So as long as you can keep your breath, then your brain can still work well. If you can do that, your body will stay in harmony, and you can fight without the fear of death or of failure.
Forever. Word up. Kabuki blind ninja. You find yourself resting in a place of peace, with nowhere else to be. Yo, 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 yo. The mirage, an oasis from afar, and Ghouzi in a place to be. A collage, graves in a maze of lost, cane and swords, rust in the field, the bronzeman and the law. One moves every night, but how far? When everyone looks the same except for scars. Battle wild wound, the vase that holds stars. He's changed their brains from age to chosen art. He holds his heart in the stance on the ark, but never played the part of a fool or a lark. Signs on the stones that he painted in the blood to immortalize himself, brothers and his love. Never knowing that 1,000 years would pass, be held as a monument entombed with the blade. A ghost army chained by roots underway, and souls that sway with twist realms of each day. Hoping that something would change for a better cage, to awake in the place of foreverness. Eternal rest be defined as this. Under the curse, disperse the armor that exists atop the bronze place that protected them in life. And death is what traps inside no sheer might could shake, crack, or sheath or dethrone. Second coat, the abyss, their home. A coffin too cold to roam. You hear moans, but swear it's the wind. Although you're all alone, you feel a presence. Almost 18 essences, a short sentence, intertwined messages. A village is near, blink and disappear. In fear, he rears and runs towards the mirror. Never know when he entered the portal of his peers, and stuck inside a suit of armor for endless years.
You have been loyal to the change. That pleases them. Even the Emperor himself has expressed his pleasure with your work. That's very rare indeed. He says you should carry on. And that means eliminate the rebels.
Sir, at Shaolin, many generations have studied him. This is the extract of that work. And I hope the three of you will prove all that effort has not been wasted. Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you too, my lord. As from now, I swear I will redouble my efforts Those who would wish to test the 18 bronze men will have to rely entirely on their own skill. No one may give them help. If they do, then all of them will die here. Think on it. Think carefully.
Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi. The black potion that I sip at this moment does not have healing properties or components, does not stop the bleeding nor replenish, does not heed the need of my existence. A dark blemish, hidden poor endings, in dimensions of foregone lessons. Cultures boil in lesson, but the liquid is spread through my essence. So we drink it up and never mention that it bubbles in our veins, painfully dependent. But those who know, they can sense it, and those who don't are blissfully exempted. Up the mountain and back down again. It's the cycle of life that we're drowning in. No fountain where we found the nourishment. No sunrise that shares its assuredness. Up the mountain and back down again. It's the cycle of life that we're drowning in. No fountain where we found its nourishment. No sunrise that shares its encouragement. In a strange world, in a strange space, at the same time, in the same place. It's a dice roll, it's a vain grace. For my namesake, I hold a grave's weight. A bit of snake's age like a fit of rage. Relinquish all my gold for a bit of peace. But legends so tell of a sacred beast who stalk labyrinths to feed on the sick and weak. So we see the tears of a grievous soul with everyone this morning. That's the meaning of being old. That's the purpose, without this it's worthless. So we die and hope for remembrance. If I could pass along one sentence, it will be that life is nothing but the present. And everything before is just reflection, and everything after is just acceptance. Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi, Kabuki, Pharaobi.
Who the hell are you? You dare call our boss that? You bums obviously don't know me. Oh, I know you. You're one of Lou's men, the one they say can kick like a mule. Well, if you know who I am, then ask them to come out.
Ghouzi, local criminal, Kabuki, cross the rope bridge. Yo, it falls. Yo, significant strike, the mission of life to make an impact, wake everything in sight. Leave a legacy where my candlelight in fright. Boundless, unbound by galactic flight. Despite being one with the universal light and dark, being born with collision of a violent star. Seeing over fear and none is a tyrant czar. In the mind that unwinds while defining thought. Closed are the tunnels that divided me. My weaponry is the sanctity of finding peace. Wage a war on the enemies I decide to keep. A distant memory is a vibrancy who shed his colors in a place that privately a house in an old tomb. God if I sleep, but when I dream I see it all and begin to weep. But don't forget those gone are a part of me. Defying odds, dividing in the fog. The blade cut through smoke, the apparition gone. Hate appear, illusions of the mind. Memory drain, entity change divine. Whole kings wander through forgotten lands, while Ghouzi holds snow in the golden sands. Don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan. Another lost soul, another lost man. Defying odds, dividing in the fog. The blade cut through smoke, the apparition gone. Hate appear, illusions of the mind, memory drain, entity change divine. Whole kings wander through forgotten lands, while Ghouzi holds snow in the golden sands. Don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan. Another lost soul, another lost man.
He must be punished, according to our rules. Let's put him in a pig's cage.
And drag in the sea.
Yeah. Light, shine, dark, rain. Yo, we meditate on a big blue marble, or sleep in the tomb and marvel. Consider this abyss is just the precipice, seeking out the firmament, or its lack of evidence. Insolence is met with our principles, striking down the infidels is integral. Instruments of institutes calculate the hexadecimals, farthest reaches of a decibel. Open up tombs to a portal, a fortress of immortals. The guardians from here to LaGuardia, subterranean as the spirits on the parting grounds. Watchful eyes centered on a pyramid, gazing in the prismoids, entered through a cryptic lift. It's a long way down, if no one knows, no one's found. A disc is shaped as a crown, worn on the head that's shaped as a town. Cursed is the neck, crushed by a cloud, trained on the mountain where a fountain now stood. Slide across tables like a John Woo flick, 5 turnstiles, black elixir swoop kick, crane feathers and armor of the scorpion, toadstyle watch me form and swarm again. Counting buckets all hold the head of warlords, the past tense, presently I seek law. Small village, the master of cracked fingers, classically lying the hearts of soul singers. Feel it in my chest, yo, carry water from east to west, never spill it, drop the whole dojo impressed. I'd like to give my thanks to 542 Kabuki Blind Ninja. This the EP before the LP, and we out. Peace.
Drop by? Was he able to do anything about those ghosts there?
Yeah, his spells are really effective.
He said you're surrounded by devil magic, that he needs his magic mirrors to counteract the spells. Does that sound alright?
Yeah, fine. But when will he be back? Me and George are scared to death.
Yeah. A rainy night in the distance was a dojo lit with candlelight. Oh, a feudal sign, the school's name, a long lineage marked with victory's fame. Though they cast out a soul for breaking code, left masterless with dying hands and deadly scrolls. A hard code painted on the door. Once a symbol, reminded of training in the temple. Between whispers from his peers and his masters, has no one that was always outcasted. But the thing was, none of his enemies lasted. Every opponent that died was permanently made, remembering his name from the scars in the limbs he would take. A broken frame, trembling when he came, walking like a man with no shadow in the rain. Silhouette stands behind the pains, recognize the style being used as his own. Finger jab, fatal flying guillotines, breaking bones. He entered through the door, expecting times of war. The masterless samurai born to die. Open eyes, keep them wide when roaming through this life. Hope across, pierce the skies each and every night. Two rivers of demise, we down with all our lies. Holding back the cries, honor is our guise. Lonely in our lives to prepare for the end. One step further from where we began, and one step closer to Zen. And so we entered, eye to eye with his old masters and classmates, wondering, shall this be the end? The end of what, he thought? My lineage, or the style that my master once taught? Either way, it will be an end to something, something that I wish to end. His first brother attacked him from the back, quickly dropped, ribs cracked from the bash of his gold staff. Silence, dishonor, swiftly established, but nothing about this was treasured. His second brother seeks revenge for the first, he moves quicker. Faster blade, what a masquerade of precision. Never like the march, remove the sword from his clutch, hands from his body, hit the floor. Never trade again, not a shame or a claim. For him it's all the same. Brother number 3 came, but his movements were in vain. The master moved the students and parted the seas to look into the eyes of his son. He asked why, because you must die for the style to live, for me to have my own kids and them to do the same. It's not who remains, but he who never changed. It began to rain the drops with blood red, smoke of wisdom, hope he ate a vision. His head fell but first removed the light from his prism. His brothers all bowed, endowed by his mission.
Get quite dangerous for you soon. Magic Chan spells can't protect you forever, so I can protect you until Magic Chan returns with his magic mirror. That's